Affected areas in our coverage zone include Graham, North Carolina, Jackson, North Carolina, Macon, North Carolina, Swain, North Carolina. The primary hazard is 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This alert is active for the next 38 minutes, and expires today at 7:45. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Affected areas in our coverage zone include Burke, North Carolina, Catawba, NC, Cherokee, SC, Cleveland, North Carolina, Gaston, North Carolina, Lincoln, North Carolina, McDowell, NC, Mecklenburg, North Carolina, Rutherford, North Carolina.
Fun here. So I think we're back on the air. Let's check through here, make sure we are, and it looks like we are. Mason, try speaking, see if it works. No, microphone's still not working. All right, y'all. I do apologize. Give me just a moment while I get everything situated here. Again, we took a power hit here at the studio, which knocked a lot of our equipment offline. Okay. I'll be able to hear everyone now. Let's bring this back onto Facebook here. Give me a quick moment, everyone. Wait, are we still on Facebook? I think we're still on the air on Facebook. Yes, I believe we are. Okay. Let me do a refresh Facebook and make sure we still are. Awesome. Okay, we're still on the air here. Do apologize about that. Today has been a wild day, to say the least. So the severe thunderstorm warning for Buncombe, Yancey County has been allowed to expire here. The new severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag here for Burke, Catawba, Cleveland, Gaston, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, McDowell, and Rutherford and Cherokee counties in South Carolina. This is until 8 p.m. this evening with that tornado possible tag here as well. Let me ask something. Hold on. What, Mason?
I turned my computer down. That way you wouldn't hear yourself through my phone.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put my phone next to the microphone so you can speak through as well.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, this has never happened to me.
Well, so really quick, the severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to continue with that tornado possible tag here. Mason, you want to take over for a minute while I redo the YouTube title?
Sure. Yeah. So as we look here, pulled up the velocity right now, you can see we are still watching some rotation over towards the Cape Castle area. This is north of Polkville, over towards Bellwood and Falston. This is where we also have a severe thunderstorm warning at. So we have to watch this one. The tornado warning that was for Buncombe County, that has been allowed to expire. That's great news. No touchdown as far as we can tell. But we are seeing what looks to be some rotation developing to the northeast of Hendersonville. So, if you are in Henderson County, if that's right, yeah, Henderson County, be on alert, okay? That warning could get reissued if that happens, okay? As far as I can tell, no clear debris signatures, which is good with these storms. So yeah, I'm gonna flip over to the Morristown though, the Morristown radar. And I'm gonna take a look at that one tornadic storm that has that warning because I want to examine it for rotation. There you go, right there. Yeah, Beckett, we're gonna have to watch this one.
Is that within the coverage region?
This is just outside of the coverage area. This
Okay.
is just outside of our coverage area. This is that tornado warning in Tennessee. This is just right on the edge of our coverage area. So we'll have to watch this storm as well. That's for Blount. That's for Blount and Monroe counties.
Got it. Okay. So again, we have severe thunderstorm warnings. Okay, so we have a new update to this severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag cancels for Swain County, continues for Haywood, Henderson, Jackson, and Transylvania. This is until 7:45 p.m. this evening. Can we just take a minute and think how of a crazy day this has been?
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, I wasn't expecting to be under a tornado warning.
Nope. I didn't expect you to be either.
Right. So again, I do apologize. The past YouTube live stream did cut out because of the brief Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi, but the power flickers. So it should be back on looks like to be back fully operated now. I do sincerely apologize about that. But again, positive news towards Asheville. It looks like these storms have really started to make its way out. So at City of Asheville, I would say you guys are basically in the all clear now. Positive news there. But again, we continue with multiple severe thunderstorm warnings, and that's going to be more on the increase side. And look at that. Mason, you want to mention?
Yeah, this is over in Henderson County, actually. That same storm. Hold on one minute. Yeah. I am helping Beckett track a storm. So, sorry. But yeah, this is over in Henderson County, eastern Henderson County, with that same storm that had that tornado warning for Beckett's area, for the Asheville area. And we are starting to see a retightening of that circulation, and actually perhaps a second couplet up here towards just near the county line, really looks like. But we'll watch this area right here because this is looking pretty intense right here, Beckett. I'm not liking the look of this at all. I'm gonna go ahead and put my correlation coefficient on. I don't see anything clear, but there is some bright shading over here, but I don't see anything quite vulnerable right now. So this is what. Can I just say this is looking like it's going to try and produce a tornado, possibly.
What location is this near?
This is in Henderson County.
Okay. I would probably say people near just to the northeast of Hendersonville, make sure you're watching this storm super closely. There was some rotation associated with this storm as well. So please make sure you are watching this as closely as possible here. Sorry, my brain's all over the place, so I'm not really fully focused.
Whose brain is not going 100 miles an hour, Beckett?
Got a good point there. I mean, crazy day.
Yes, exactly. I want to pull this up though. The hail detector. It looks like the storm is not that strong, as strong as it was before, but still see a pretty good size indication.
All right, there we go. I realized I just left my microphone, my camera on, so you guys got to see a little bit behind the scenes there.
It's fine.
So again, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts for Henderson and Polk, North Carolina, Greenville, and Spartanburg counties in South Carolina until 8:15 p.m. This evening. So again, a brand new warning has just hit the live wire. Luckily, there's no tornado possible tag with this, so it's just mainly the 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail, I believe, associated with this. Let me just clarify and make sure. Yeah, penny-sized hail for Columbus, Greenville East Side, Greer, Taylors, Boiling Springs, South Carolina, Duncan, Lyman, Landrum, Welford, and Inman. So again, this is a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that has just now been issued here. So again, today has out of all been a huge day. If you have any questions here, make sure you drop them into the live chat. For anyone who's joining us in now, I do sincerely apologize. We had a Wi-Fi outage here at the studio, so we had to restart our entire systems. But again, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning here making its way into upstate South Carolina and the in Polk and Rutherford counties in western North Carolina. So Henderson and Polk counties in western North Carolina. So again, please make sure you are seeking that appropriate shelter indoors away from windows for those 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. This is becoming a whole line of storms. You notice the polygon of all these warnings here, all the way from Hickory, all the way down towards the Smoky Mountains, towards Andrews. This is becoming a line, and this is going to become a more strengthening storm as it reaches into the upstate portion of South Carolina and the Piedmont area of North Carolina. So Charlotte, be on the lookout here. There it is. It's headed towards Greenville downtown. These storms are going to be starting to strengthen again here as well. But again, I'm just going to say it again. If there's new viewers jumping in, the warning for Buncombe County has been allowed to expire. So just all news there. Buncombe County, can you put on the live radar just to clarify?
All right. Let's see here. So the live radar. If it loads. I do want to mention, though, I'm still watching this tornado warning out here. This is probably the strongest storm out here right now as well. Out towards Blount County, really. That's where we have the tornado warning out there. Not in the coverage area, but it's very close. There we go.
Right.
Southern Buncombe still in the warning, but Asheville is out completely.
Asheville, I'm going to say it right now. You guys are in the clear. You're going to see some very heavy rainfall through the next couple of hours here as more a weakening storm start to push its way through. But the tornado portion, I would probably say even the tornado threat has subsided significantly. Thanks to that incoming storm, what is it called? The instability for a strengthening storm, thanks to that storm that moved through, it has dropped our temperature too. So now it's going to remain, there's not going to be a storm that strengthens in downtown Asheville, but it's a more concern towards upstate South Carolina. These storms start to strengthen. Can we look at the temperatures, the current temperatures?
Yeah. Let me pop those up, and then we'll go back over to the rainfall rates.
So if you notice, as these storms move their way through, look how hot it is there towards upstate South Carolina, 88 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 90 in Greenwood, 88 down there towards Columbia there as well. So again,
95.
Or 95 for that matter, there as well. Hold on just 1 second. Here, can you take over for a second? My dad texted me.
Yeah, I can. So, as you guys can see, yes, our temperatures have definitely dropped across the area. As we look here, you can see we're starting to fall into the 70s across where much of these storms have been, really. So that is good. But as they make their way down south, they're going to be working into an area that has storms, all right? So we're going to have to watch that very carefully. I do want to pull this back up, though, because really is like, this is starting to become a concern, really. Take a look at this. Again, this is the rainfall rates. I've been showing this throughout the live stream. The last one we did, I was showing this, and I'm showing it again. Take a look at this. Again, these are rainfall rates per hour. So it's not exactly how much has fallen already. This is showing the potential the potential and the moisture content within the environment that these storms can tap into to potentially produce very heavy rain that could cause flash flooding. Because every second, every minute that goes by, the flash flooding threat will go up and up and up and up, okay? And I believe we still have a flood watch in effect for Greene County, all right? So, but take a look at this. We have rainfall rates upwards of 2 to 3 and even 4 inches per hour in some spots, and even 5.9, almost 6 inches of rain per hour across a lot of the area. And again, this is the potential for these to happen, along with the moisture content in the atmosphere that these storms can tap into to possibly produce these amounts of rain, okay? So, 5 inch per hour rainfall rates, that is a lot of rain right there, folks. That's why we actually have flash flood warnings issued for Greene County because of the rainfall. So right here we still have a flash flood warning until 7:30 and a flash flood warning until 8 o'clock, both for Greene County, Tennessee. Going back over the radar, you can see here that we are continuing with the severe thunderstorm warnings, lots of them, as a matter of fact. We still also have a severe thunderstorm warnings over here that include, this one is for Rutherford, Lincoln, Mecklenburg County, Mecklenburg County, Cleveland, Gaston, Northwestern York, and Cherokee County. That's until 8 o'clock. And then we also have this severe thunderstorm warning for this guy right here. That continues for Catawba, Lincoln, Erdell, Mecklenburg, and Rowan counties. That's until 7:30 for that storm. This one right here is our strongest storm, perhaps. Really, take a look at that. This storm is shaping itself, really. And it looks like it's starting to move out of Henderson County, Beckett. But this will be moving to the southeast as all of them have been lately today. But we still have this severe thunderstorm warning for Rutherford, Henderson, Polk, and Buncombe counties. That's until 7:45. Then we have the new one down here that Beckett was talking about earlier for Henderson, Polk, Greenville, and Spartanburg counties. That's until 8:15. All right, and we'll just run down the rest of the warnings. Okay. So this one right here, this is for now Transylvania, Henderson, and Jackson, as well as Haywood counties. That's until 7:45.
Okay, so we have a new tornado warning for Graham and Swain counties in North Carolina.
Oh my God! This even get any more crazy?
So again, we have a brand new tornado warning issued for near Robbinsville. This is a brand new
and also a new severe thunderstorm warning. By the way, a new severe thunderstorm warning just came out.
Correct. So this one includes with tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter.
That's tennis ball. That is tennis ball size hail right there. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. I don't mean to cut you off, Beckett, but I'm going to say this right now, folks. Tennis ball size hail is extremely dangerous. That will do damage definitely to your car, to your property, and could do some serious shingle damage as well to the roof of your home. So definitely be staying away from windows as these storms move through. But yeah, go back to that tornado warning, Beckett. Where is it again?
located 12 miles northwest of Robbinsville or 4 miles west of Smoky Mountain's 20 Mile Creek, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. This will be near town of Santila around 7:40 p.m., Robbinsville around 7:50 p.m. Other locations include the Tapoco, Chio, Deals Gap, and Nantahala. So again, this is a brand new tornado warning that's just now been issued for southwestern Swain and Graham counties in western North Carolina until 8:15 p.m. this evening. I'm getting a little bit increasingly concerned because I have a flight to catch tomorrow morning, and I have no clue how long I'm going to be on tonight. So again, this is a tornado warning for 2-inch hail and an active tornado warning. So again, please make sure you are seeking shelter in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. I honestly was kind of surprised, and I'm still surprised now, that the National Weather Service didn't issue a tornado watch instead of a severe thunderstorm watch, but that was just me. But again, this is a brand new tornado warning towards Santila, which you can see on the screen now. You want to make sure you are seeking shelter in an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building away from windows. Like we said before, and we're going to say it now, we're going to be with you guys all. We're going to be with you guys throughout the entirety of this event here. And Mason just joined in here as well. So again, Mason, do you have any updates here so far?
Yeah, so like you said, we have a new tornado warning that is for Swain and Graham counties until 8:15. That's an extension for this storm, really, that I was concerned about, really. So we are definitely seeing some intense rotation with this one. This is looking very intense right here. As you can see here, we have a reds going away from the radar and greens going towards the radar. Luckily, though, I'm not seeing debris. Of course, we're looking up higher in the storm. So let me get a look from the Morristown radar. We also have a new severe thunderstorm warning really quickly. That is for Cabris, Cabarrus, Catawba, Dave, Lincoln,
Lincolnton,
Erdell, Mecklenburg, and Rowan counties until 8:15. That's a new severe thunderstorm that just came out for that storm over there. But now we have another tornado warning. And for now, the far western part of the area, which is good news for those of you in Asheville, but bad news for those of you in Robbinsville. So take a look at the velocity again. Now we're looking from the Morristown radar, and look at that rotation right there. That is fun. That's starting to tighten up, really. And Beckett, you said you had a flight, right?
I do have a flight, but that's still in tight tomorrow morning.
Wow. So, well, look at that. That is just amazing right there.
Yes. Rotation is really associated with this, and this has been a crazy day, and we're probably not going to be done with the warnings here. We're probably going to see more within the next couple of hours. But again, this tornado warning you can see here is headed straight in towards Robbinsville. So again, if you're in Robbinsville, you want to make sure you are seeking that appropriate shelter right now in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building away from windows. It's going to reach Robbinsville around 7:50 p.m. So that gives you about 19 minutes until 19 minutes. Yeah, 19 minutes until it reaches your location. So you have a little bit of time. Town of Santila, you have about 9 minutes. So you really want to make sure you are seeking shelter in an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let Mason take over for a moment here. I have to run to the bathroom, and then food's coming in pretty soon. So I'm also going to have to jump off of that. But Mason, I'll be right back for a quick second.
All right, Beckett, go use that bathroom. So yeah, as Beckett said, we are definitely watching these storms. Really, I'm also seeing what looks to be 3 new areas of rotation. One right here, and another one right here, and perhaps even a 4th one right here. So we'll have to watch these very, very carefully, really, for any tornado warnings down there. So taking a look at the correlation coefficient, I don't see debris showing up. So that's some positive news, but certainly not something to take lightly. I'm going to put the hail tracker on, though. And you can see here just how these storms have been producing hail for the past hour, really. These are hail tracks from the past hour. And look at that. This is probably the strongest storm that we've had to deal with, besides the tennis ball storm, the tennis-sized ball hailstorm, okay, earlier. I mean, look at that. And that storm that came through Asheville. Look at that hail track. This storm has definitely been producing hail. To put the storm strength on, this is definitely our strongest storm. Really, when you get into those whites, that means that there's definitely a hail, that there's definitely hail within the storm, and that it's a very strong storm. We put the hail intensity tracker on. I'm not seeing greens. Again, if we start seeing greens show up on the hail intensity tracker, that means we have large hail definitely falling, or occurring storm. It could fall, okay? But as we go back over the radar, you can see here that this storm is trucking right along. I'm actually going to go ahead and put a track on this storm to see if we have a skit. Yeah, it looks like there is one. So let's go ahead and put the track on here. And again, there's the track taking to the southeast. This is going to go right over the top of Robbinsville. You can see, okay, Beckett, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if you were still in the bathroom. Look at this. Look at what this box is showing. Before I tell Beckett what I'm seeing, I'm going to explain this box. Again, this box right here that's showing up with the storm track, this is information on this storm. It kind of tells us what it may have within it, and so what's bringing about, the punch about, you know? So the first line, this line right here, look at that. Well, actually, this one. You notice the speed, the motion that it's moving in. It's moving to the southeast at 21 miles per hour. That's a very slow moving storm. That's making that flash flooding threat go up even more. And did we just get a severe thunderstorm warning by chance? I feel like we did.
Not that I can see, no.
Okay. This morning is what I was talking about. Okay, so this one's still in effect. Anyway, let me get that track back up. Southeast at 21 miles an hour. There's the storm track, by the way. 750 Centilla, 759 Robbinsville, and 820 Andrews. But anyway, this is information on the storm right here. So southeast at 21 miles an hour, that's a slow-moving storm. That drives the flooding threat up. You can see the severe hail. 50%. That means there's a moderate chance. That means there's a good medium-sized chance of severe hail, and there's a 100% chance of hail overall. And hail size could be as large as 1.50 inches in diameter, and that's actually, if I look at my hail size chart, 1.50 inches in diameter. That's ping pong ball sized hail right there, folks. That's damaging hail. And you can see the rotation strength right there of 5. That's like a BTI on this storm. That's telling us how strong the rotation is, and that's a good chance of a tornado. And you see here we have a TVS signature showing up. TVS stands for Tornado Vortex Signature, okay? Now, basically, when the radar sees a rotation, that's not a real type one, it'll give us the word meso for mesocyclone, or it will say no tornado signature confirmed. But anyway, when the radar sees the rotation, it gives us the word meso for mesocyclone, which is just a large rotation clouds, which is just some weak rotation, really. As that rotation gets much tighter, we can get sometimes this TVS, which means that there is, in fact, a tight rotation within the storm. Often it produces at least a funnel cloud. In this case, we have not had any reports of touchdowns with this storm, but the storm that came through Asheville just a little bit ago, that did have a history of producing a tornado on the ground as it was coming out of Tennessee. So we know that. So we'll have to watch this storm very carefully, as we are starting to see some significant signs of rotation with the storm, okay? As we go back over to the velocity, you can see the rotation is becoming a little bit more not well strengthened, more disorganized. Disorganized. When you say, Becca, it's more disorganized?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's becoming more disorganized. We still have rotation here in showing up, but it's just not as well defined as it was a little bit ago, where it was tightening up. Also, we have to watch down here as we have another area of rotation developing down here with this cell right here, with this part of the storm. So we have to watch down there as well. Just to give you guys a bit of an update, in Buncombe County, you guys are in the clear completely. That storm has pushed off to your south, okay? We go back over to the Greenville-Spartanburg radar, because this is starting to get a little bit away from the Morristown radar. But if we go back over to the Greenville-Spartanburg radar, you can definitely see Buncombe County and Henderson County that's Henderson County completely right there. Henderson County, Buncombe County, you're in the clear from the storm. That's passed on by, there it is right there. There's a tornado warning. And we actually have a notice of thunderstorm warning that could get extended into our viewing area back there, right here.
And and I also have a few reports that has just been sent in here as well. Marshall Train Weather Spotter reports thunderstorm and wind damage at 6:33. In Weaverville and Buncombe County, Train Weather Spotter reports thunderstorm, wind damage, trees down. So again, that's the latest reports we have currently right now.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Becca. And what we're doing right now, we're getting a new scan coming in on Live Fast Track Max Doppler radar. As you can see here, we're getting a new scan on the velocity. And as soon as it's done painting the picture in, there you go. There's that rotation. Again, we're looking for the Greenville-Spartanburg radar. Now it's a little bit more well-defined, really. As we can see the reds going away and the greens going towards the radar. This is right near Santila, and also near Robbinsville right now. So if you're in this area, you need to take cover. Hey, Beckett, if I give you access to my computer, can you take over for me while I go get my dinner together? And I gotta take Zeke out. All right, I'm gonna give you a code to Google Chrome remote. All right, I'm gonna send it to you on Messenger. Okay, but can you take over for me while I do that?
Sure. My food also just got here as well.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're still doing the same thing. All right.
Yeah.
And really quick, I can't thank you enough for all the help. I mean, we're working together as a team. By the way, I just sent that code.
Okay, I just got it.
All right, so you guys, Becca's gonna take over for me for a while while I go get my dinner and while I take my dog out, and then I will be back to help drive the radar. Okay.
All right, thank you, Mason.
I'll stay here until you get connected.
Okay. All right, it should be on its way to connecting right now. But again, we do have this active tornado warning in effect until what time? Hold on. 7:45. So again, we have a couple minutes left with this storm. Mason, did you see any rotation with it? Any other rotation?
There is rotation still near Robbinsville. And I have noticed a few areas of rotation trying to develop down here, but that was when I was looking for the Morristown radar.
Okay.
Let me go get these few things done, and then I will be back. All right, you are connected now. Okay.
Okay. So again, here is the active tornado warning that we're currently seeing right here. Let me make sure that you guys can see me correctly. I think I just saw an update come through. Okay, so the severe thunderstorm warning for Buncombe, Henderson, Polk, and Rutherford has been allowed to expire. We have a new report that came in here 3 miles west-southwest of downtown Asheville. Train weather reports thunderstorm wind damage, trees down at 6:55 p.m. Yes, so you guys can still see me. So again, ongoing tornado warning here for Robbinsville. You want to make sure you are seeking that appropriate shelter here. A new severe thunderstorm warning continues with a tornado possible attack for Cleveland, Gaston, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Rutherford, North Carolina, Cherokee, and York counties in upstate South Carolina here. So again, you want to make sure you're seeking that appropriate shelter now. So if we look around through here, there's a main rotation here towards Robbinsville, but this is going, and there's still some rotation associated with this, but it's going to expire within the next 2 minutes here, as from what it looks like. The rotation isn't as strong as whenever the warning was issued before, but it's just, if you can see here, if I can learn how to zoom out, if you give me just a second, y'all, I apologize. Okay, there we go. No, I'm zooming in. There we go. So as we're zooming out here, some more showers are possible towards downtown Asheville. So again, just be aware of that. But besides that, we're in the clear. We're watching these storms all the way from Salisbury all the way towards Santila, where that tornado warning is. So again, these are becoming a line of storms, which is not surprising at all. And these are going to become a straight line of storms as it moves in towards upstate South Carolina. So again, Greenville, Woodruff, Lawrence, Anderson, Clemson, Pickens, Union, York. Please watch this very closely. This is becoming a line of storms here. Let's just move this here. So again, you really want to make sure you are seeking shelter now in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building if you're in Santila. Just for another couple of minutes here, let's look at our rotation here. Let's see. How it looks. There's some obviously some rotation associated with this. So again, but they are going to let the tornado warning allow to expire here. Until, okay, no, you're good. Allow to expire until 7:45. So this should be expiring relatively soon. Okay, so we have a new warning, and I'm gonna have to mute here. No, I turned my videos off. No, I don't. New severe thunderstorm warning for Jackson and Transylvania, North Carolina, Greenville, Oconee, and Pickens County in upstate South Carolina. All right, so there it is. 1 second, y'all. So again, today's been a crazy day here. Let me see if my dad can bring in the food, so I don't have to walk in there and then walk away from. Okay, so the positive news is this warning is allowed to expire. A lot of these other warnings are just severe thunderstorm warnings, which are also just as bad. But, you know, we've been live for about 3 or 4 hours now. It's time to, you know, let loose a little bit and not be as this and that. We'll talk about some few other things. Let's see. Let me see if I can get the food in here. Okay. I mean, got a line of storms here. I don't know about you viewers. Today's been a long day. I mean, in all fairness, I know this is what I chose, and I'm glad I chose this thing. Chose to do weather forecasting. It's been a wild day, though. I would probably say I was not really anticipating to be under a tornado warning. I'm sure all of you guys weren't really planning on it either. But we can you can go ahead and say hi. Just for the sake of saying hi. That's my dad. Thank you. Also, another good thing about running a channel like this is we don't have to do a certain thing. We can do as many interruptions as possible. So if you give me a quick moment here. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Been live for 3-4 hours. I hope y'all don't mind. Hope y'all don't mind if I also have a little bit of a bite to eat here as well. We'll bring this back up and drink. Today's been a wild day. I mean, it's time to sit back and relax a little bit. But Greenville downtown, you would definitely want to be watching out because you got a severe thunderstorm starting to push your way through over the next couple of hours. And like we said before, we're going to continue to say now, we're going to be live nonstop until these warnings are set to expire. And it looks like Mason has joined back here.
Yep, I'm back.
Is it still? Is the 20 warning still continuing?
Yeah.
That was 7. Hold on. Oh, wow. I was looking at the wrong graphic. I apologize, y'all.
It's all right.
Long day. So, Mason, you want to take over for a moment?
Yeah, again.
Okay.
I might have to ice my face a little bit because I have a bad wisdom tooth.
Oh, you're good.
So anyway, but yeah, you can see here we're still continuing the tornado warning until 8:15. God, that hurts. Let's go and put the velocity on, and yeah, we're seeing that rotation showing up near.
Sorry.
Okay, we got a new warning.
It's a severe thunderstorm warning this time.
Okay. Which one is it for?
It is for. Take a look. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we got a first report. In Morris Hill, Madison County, picture of a funnel cloud 3 miles south-southeast of Morris Hill at 6:21. Our first report of an indication of a possible tornado. It made its way through. That's why we had a observed tornado warning that was issued. That was part of the reason. And also this new warning is for Raven, Georgia, Jackson, Macon, Swain, North Carolina, and Oconee, Pickens, South Carolina until 8:45 p.m. this evening.
And they got the tornado possible tag on that one.
Correct.
Okay, so I want to watch those storms, and I'm seeing that funnel cloud report. Okay, so all right, now we know that this storm did have a funnel cloud with it. So going back in here, you can see that rotation to the west of Robbinsville. If we go to the correlation coefficient, being clear on as far as debris goes, because it's looking up higher in the storm. I'll put the hail tracker on, so I want to see if it's producing hail. And yes, it is. We have hail coming down in Robbinsville.
And a viewer just sent in a report here. Hold on. Let me look at this.
To us, to the Highland Weather Team?
Correct.
Wow. Okay, yeah, read it off.
Oh, wow. Okay. Weaverville, yeah. It looks like a tornado did touch down. Let me try to get this up here.
Oh, what? No way.
Hold on one second.
That would make sense, Becca. If they saw a tornado in Weaverville, that would make sense because that rotation was strong. I'm trying.
Okay, so it was one of my teachers that sent it over. Okay, let's see. Let me get this up here. All right, Mason, I'm gonna send this to you.
All right.
And I'll let you, since your screen's showing.
By the way, just really quick, they extended the time of the severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock.
That's not surprising. I'm not surprised at all. Okay, so I just sent it to you on Messenger.
Okay, let's go there. We have a new warning, by the way. We have a new warning for Rabun, as well as Jackson, Macon, and Swain counties. That's until 8:45. That just came in.
Tornado possible tag too.
Okay, so let me get this up.
So we have a new report that came in. It looks like a tornado did touch down in Weaverville. This is
Okay. Let me see here. Give me 1 second here. This is the picture?
yes.
Okay, then.
So there it
There
is.
you go.
That is the report that has came in here near the Shell in Weaverville, North Carolina. What looks to be a tornado did touch down. We're going to.
And like we said, folks, like I said earlier, that storm had a history of producing tornadoes.
We're going to report this too to the Greenville Storm Brigade, National Weather Service. After I do a social media post, so they don't send it out before me.
Do you want me to go ahead and just send it to them? I can send it there for you.
Let me post it out first. Let me post it out first so we can actually have that sent out. And then, so then whenever they post it, by the way, your screen's still showing on the,
Oh, okay. And flip that back to the radar. There we go.
So again, we have a new warning for Rabun, Georgia, Jackson, Macon, and Swain counties in North Carolina until 8:45 p.m. this evening. Twitter gives us a limit for posting, so we'll see if this works. Let's see. I can take care of it. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll send it. Okay, then. I was just about ready to send it to them.
It's all good.
So. All right, then. This is. They posted it as well, Becca. They just did it.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They're saying it's just a funnel cloud.
Huh.
They're saying that was also near the Jupiter area.
Weaverville and Jupiter area.
Yeah.
All right. So again, it looks like funnel cloud. That was the report that came in. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, I'll let you take over so I can finish eating here.
All right. So as we watch the tornado warning still, it looks like that rotation starting to push its way out of that tornado warning. So I'm wondering if I need to issue another one going a little bit farther south for the town of Andrews. So I will say this, if you are in this area, you need to be taking cover still, as you still are under that tornado warning until 8:15 this evening, all right? As we pull back and show you the bigger picture here on my Fast Track Max Doppler radar, you see we are watching this line push out of the North Carolina part of our viewing area and now working its way into South Carolina part of our viewing area, and also into the Northeast Georgia part as well. These are all severe thunderstorm warnings, except for this tornado warning that we have for the Robbinsville area. Initially, we have had reports out of the Weaverville, Jupiter area of a funnel cloud and possibly a touchdown as well. It looks like from that photo. Our chief weather forecaster Beckett, who is here live who's on my phone, who's on the phone with us live in the studio as well, actually took shelter during that time that the storm passed through Buncombe County, and actually observed some of the times that the winds got really high, really. So that right there in of itself may have been the tornado winds ahead of it, Beckett. That could have been a possibility, if not a downburst or at least a microburst with that storm. I do want to point something out though, Beckett, and I think you need to see this as well. Look at this. This is over towards the Shelby area to the east of Boiling Springs. Look at this storm. This is starting to hook to the west between Boiling Springs and Patterson Springs. Look at that.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
That's not looking good. So what county is that the town of Shelby is in?
Give me a second. Let me think.
I know I have to keep asking you for the county names because I don't know them that good.
Let me just clarify.
Yeah, that's not looking good.
Cleveland County.
Cleveland County. Okay, thanks. So if you live in southern Cleveland County, North Carolina, yeah, probably a good idea to go ahead and take shelter right now because we're seeing some rotation with the storm. And I just had the velocity up. And look at that right there. It looks like there's two areas of rotation developing with the storm, Beckett. We have one that's between Boiling Springs and Patterson Springs, and then another one just to the south of that one. This may be a 1-2 punch right here. So if we get a tornado warning for Cleveland County, which I have a feeling may be coming very soon, I wouldn't be surprised, really. I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see if there's any debris with this storm.
Okay, we have a new watch that has just now been issued for portions of our northeast Georgia counties now. Part of our northeast Georgia counties have now been placed under a severe thunderstorm watch. What is 5 o'clock UTC in Easton? I forgot.
I do not know. Okay. All right. I see the new watch. Okay.
That's 12 a.m. So 12 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah. That right there. That's 1 a.m.
Well, I guess 1 a.m.
No. It's probably just because the watch hasn't popped up on my map yet. I'm probably what I'm seeing is the watch, the second watch. There it is. It just popped up on my map. That is until.
The issue is a particularly dangerous situation. It is. Oh no, it's not. Sorry.
No, it's not. Nope.
I apologize.
Nope. We have a new tornado warning, by the way, for Rabun and Mason counties now.
Oh yeah, Rabun and Macon County. This is until 8:45 p.m. So we have a brand new tornado warning that's just now been issued here. Radar indicated rotation 4 miles southwest of Franklin, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour near Sky Valley at 8:20. Other locations include Otter Pine Mountain and Scaly Mountain. So again, another tornado warning has just hit the live wire. You really want to make sure you are seeking shelter now.
And Beckett, I'm going to interrupt really quickly. You actually just got a flood advisory issued for Graham and Swain counties until 11 o'clock this evening. So that doesn't surprise me. We also did just get a extension of that other tornado warning. That is for Cherokee and Clay counties, two of our counties that we don't cover anymore, but that is just west of our viewing area. That could continue, that could hold together and track into our northeast Georgia counties, to say no.
Correct. Yeah, it's becoming a whole line of storms too.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, this is becoming an interesting evening, I will say, as I suspected it might be.
It is.
Yes. I'm trying to find this other tornado warning that was issued for Raven.
So again, the severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled for Davie, North Carolina. Continues for Catawba, Cabarrus, and Iredell, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, and Rowan counties. That's all until 8:15 p.m. this evening.
Oh, there's the new warning, Beckett. There it is.
Going into
Right
Clayton,
there.
Georgia.
Yep, all the way into Clayton and Dillard, actually. So that's until 8:45 for this storm right here. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have much rotation with this storm, but certainly enough to where the National Weather Service has issued a warning. But still seeing some rotation with this one, though, over towards between Andrews and Hayesville. I want to pop back over. I want to take a look at the storm over in Cleveland County. It looks a little bit more structured rather than defined, if you will.
And I apologize, y'all. I'm being so quiet. I'm trying to finish dinner up here so I can give my full undivided attention for however long we're going to be live for.
You're fine. I'm probably have to do the same thing, so I'll probably have you control live fast track max route I, okay? If I can, like I said, I have a bad wisdom tooth right now. I'm probably gonna get this back. I'm probably gonna have wisdom teeth surgery at some point.
I need to too, but I put that off.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, this storm is still showing rotation over in Cleveland County. Now we have 3 active tornado warnings all of a sudden in our viewing area. This is becoming a big night. And Beckett, just so you know, based on that photo that we saw that was sent in to us, it looks like that if that funnel touched the ground, that looks like a weak tornado.
Yeah, I would be qualified. I mean, just based off the picture, if it did touch down, that would probably be qualified as like an EF0 mostly. I wouldn't even qualify it close to an EF1. I mean, it was a small, tiny tornado.
Yeah. So, sorry, my mom's been texting me.
You're good.
So how about, are you done eating yet? Thought I could eat.
I'm a slow eater, but I can do it at the same time.
You're fine. You take your time eating. I'm gonna eat as well. Okay. I guess we'll just both eat. Okay, and we'll watch the radar at the same time. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay. So, but I'll still be here.
Okay. So, again, we have 3 tornado warnings that continue. Well, actually now 2. The tornado warning for Graham and Swain has been allowed to expire here. We now continue with that tornado warning into northeast Georgia counties here towards Clayton. As you can see here towards Highlands. I was going to load up a camera towards Highlands, but it's a little too late now. The National Weather Service decided to issue another severe thunderstorm warning for Cherokee and Clay outside of the coverage region. So, again, and we also got this tornado warning up here towards Robbinsville as well. This is until 8:15 p.m. this evening. This has about 9 minutes left. So then the last warning that we have is towards Clayton, just towards the south of Franklin and towards the west of Highlands. So again, we have 2 tornado warnings that currently now remain in effect. So you want to make sure you are seeking that appropriate shelter right now in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building away from windows. Excuse me. So crazy night. Let's see here. But if we do the overall view here, we can do this. Hold on a second. This will take me a moment. There you go. Getting the overall view here, you can see it's become a line of storms here. It's become a full line of storms here, all the way from excuse me, all the way from. That's not it. Give me just a second there. all the way from Charlotte into portions of the North Carolina-Tennessee state line. So this is the line of storms. Luckily, the storm, which will be making its way into downtown Greenville, has weakened significantly. There is a few storms up here that will be making its way down through much of the metro region of Asheville. But again, these will just be like moderate to very heavy rainfall here as well.
Hey, Beckett.
Yes.
Go. You see the scene presets, right? That I have.
The what?
Scroll down on those and find the 3-hour rainfall.
Okay.
3-hour rainfall. Yep. It's right below the rain rates. Yep. It takes it a little bit to load. There you go, right there.
Oops, I thought that's how you zoomed in. Hold on. I'll get it.
You're fine. So what we're basically looking at here, folks, is rainfall that has fallen over the past 3 hours, really, okay? You can see that big spot just in the northwest of Asheville. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a flash flood warning or even a flood advisory for Buncombe County.
Yeah. If there's more,
let's grab the probe, by the way, before you switch it. Go to that icon. Actually, I can do it right here. This is the probe, by the way, just so you know. It's how you take the samples.
Correct.
Look at that right there.
This radar is so long. 2.8
you're fine.
inches of rainfall. That's
2.8. That's 2.8 inches right there, folks. That's breaching that flash flood index. Okay, Beckett, you can switch it again if you want to whatever you want to switch it to.
Okay.
But I wanted to view those. So
let me find the there it is. So again, out of all here, the rain is moving into much of the Asheville metro here. So again, like Mason said, it's going to be more of a flooding threat. But the line of storms, if you notice, it's starting to weaken just a little bit. So towards Greenville, Spartanburg, towards the upstate of South Carolina. But if you go more towards northeast Georgia counties and some of our Piedmont, North Carolina counties, you can see it still continues to strengthen here. But again, we still have those 2 active tornado warnings that are currently in effect here until one is until for the next 5 minutes here. And then the other one is until, I believe, 8:45.
let's go ahead and switch back to the live radar.
Correct. Yeah, you're right.
Just go up. You're fine.
So again, this tornado warning near Santilla, that's going to be expiring soon. That other tornado warning towards Andrews, that's not within our coverage region, but the storm towards Clayton will expire at 8:45 p.m. this evening. So again, this tornado warning will continue into much of Clayton. So if you're in the Clayton area, definitely want to make sure you are seeking that appropriate shelter right now in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building, away from windows.
Hold on 1 second. There you go. It was the sharing thing was one to drop you out.
Right.
But yeah, there you go. Let's click the tornado warning off for a second. Oh yeah, we just got a brand new tornado warning.
I believe, yeah, and that's still outside of the coverage region here. That's for Clay County. But give it like 15, 20 minutes or so, and if it continues to have some rotation, it'll make its way partly into our coverage region. If not, barely miss it.
Oh, God.
But
yeah,
again,
you see how quickly these things can pop up, folks.
Right. And again, to the new viewers joining in, the reason why we're not talking much is we're also trying to finish our dinner here, just so we can be on the air for a little bit longer. And it looks like a new an airport weather warning for Charlotte. Not surprised because of an incoming storm towards downtown Charlotte here. So again, just watch out if you're flying out of the Charlotte Metropolitan Airport. You got an incoming storm lightning within 5 miles from the airport. But aside from that, a lot of these storms have really started to dissipate. And do you see the same thing, Mason?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, they're actually, not only do I see some of them weakening, but I also see that they're starting to split off now. They're starting to split off into more individual cells rather than becoming a whole line, really, if that makes sense. I'm going to get some more bites of my food. You have control over my radar. Let's go ahead and put the hail tracker on, see what the latest is on that. And because these storms, that's basically been another big thing, the hail tracker, yeah. And it takes a little bit to update. There you go, right there. Look at that. I wouldn't be surprised if we start hearing reports about that tennis ball size hail that we heard about earlier.
Yeah, there was
2-inch hail.
And we also have a new update here. Jackson and Swain, the severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled. Continues for Raven County, Georgia until 8:45 p.m. this evening.
And Polk County's been canceled out of that warning as well. Polk County's been canceled, but continues for Spartanburg County until 8:15.
Correct. Both have a tornado possible attack, so they do have some broad rotation associated with it. But luckily, it looks like a lot of these storms are starting to be on the weakening side now, and that's something.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still strong, they're still severe, but at least towards the North Carolina Piedmont, and West North Carolina mountains, obviously, these storms have really started to significantly weaken. There's more instability if you get closer towards Southwest North Carolina, Northeast Georgia, and portions of East Tennessee. That's why we're seeing those constant tornado warnings. But the front is pushing a lot of these storms through, which is dropping those temperatures significantly, which is decreasing that stability for any.
If you're looking for the current temperatures, it's going to be down at the bottom, just above, just below the severe watches.
Okay. So we're getting another airport weather warning for Greenville-Spartanburg International Airport, lightning within 5 miles from the airport. Oh, we're talking about that. I think we can load up a live view. Give me just a second here.
All right, while you do that, I'm gonna pull the current temperatures up. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, actually, no. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put the current temperatures up. Yeah, you can see right there, folks. Look at that. These temperatures are dropping. So once these storms are gone, it's going to feel much more better out there. Megan, do you know if tomorrow, if the temperatures are supposed to be rising back up again, or if they're going to stay in the 70s?
So they're going to be cooler. So they'll be in the lower 80s, upper 80s across the rest of the viewing area.
Okay. That's good, actually. And then dew points, let's check those. Not much has changed in the way of those, really. I'm sorry if I sound a little muffled. I got an ice pack on the left side of my face right now. This wisdom tooth is about to kill me, really.
You're good. Let's see. No, I don't want to click an advertisement. I'm trying to load up. There it is. All right, let's switch it over here. We can take a live look at the Greenville-Spartanburg Airport. There we go. So here's a live view at the Greenville-Spartanburg Airport. There is some lightning associated with that. You can see this storm is actually going to make its way over the airport within the next couple of minutes or so. So we're going to be able to. Is it glitching for you, or is it working fine?
It's working just fine, actually.
Okay, you can see that. There you go.
Really quick, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think there's some lowering of that cloud base right there in the distance, in the left side distance. Look at that. Is that? Let me look at that storm really quick. I want to see it for rotation. I thought I saw the tornado warning. Is that's the what town is that in again?
Outside at the Greenville-Spartanburg Airport.
Okay, so that's down here.
Correct. You can see how much lightning is associated with that too. Look at that, and that's actually wow. That was cloud to ground. I don't know if anyone saw that.
That's another thing right there, folks. You do not want to be outside when there's lightning, really. And lightning is actually a very good indicator of how strong a storm is. All right. I think we just got a new thunderstorm warning back at.
Let's see.
We got a special weather statement, but did we get?
No, they've updated it. So Jackson and Macon are out of this, and Pickens are out of this severe thunderstorm warning. Continues for Rabun and Oconee counties, and a new special weather statement for Cabarrus, Iredell, Mecklenburg, Rowan, and Union counties till 9 p.m.
Look at this right here, over towards Hayesville. Those of you in Rabun County need to be on alert, okay? As this storm is pushing to the southeast, okay? This looks like it's tightening up, really. In terms of this one right here, Beckett, I'm not seeing much in the way of rotation with this one over Dillard near towards Clayton. Looks like the rotation within this one has weakened, really. So they'll probably end up like, yeah, that is some certain positive news. So, but stay in your shelter if you're in Dillard and Clayton for the next few minutes. That goes until 8:45. But so stay in your shelters is also near Sky Valley, near Mountain City. So stay in your shelter if you're in these areas for until this morning is either canceled or expired. But they'll probably let that one go, if not cancel it, really. But we need to watch this storm right now because this looks like it's strengthening, really. I'm going to put the correlation coefficient on, just check it. I don't see debris at all. I also want to pop back over to that storm that we were watching over in Cleveland County and see what's looking like over there. If my radar will stop being a pain in the butt. Okay. Look at this, Beckett. This is impressive. Over towards Blacksburg, right here.
Is the debris?
It looks like it. We got some shading going on. But I don't think that's from rotation. I don't think that's from a tornado. Because we haven't heard anything out of that area. We don't have a tornado warning. So if it's not that, there's probably damaging winds is what caused that.
Wow.
A lot of times we
missed it.
What?
That was a cloud to ground lightning, like directly at the airport.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, right near Blacksburg, there's some possible debris. But I think that's just from thunderstorm winds.
Yeah, I want to surprised. A lot of these storms are really have significantly weakened here. We're going to continue to weaken over the next couple of hours.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to move it over because we're getting such a good lightning show right now. I mean, constant cloud to ground. This is again at the Greenville-Spartanburg International Airport here.
Do you have is there a camera that we can also view at the Charlotte Metropolitan Airport?
I've not been able to find any, sadly.
Okay.
Unless you can find some DOT cameras.
Okay. Okay. The Robbinsville tornado warning has expired. That's officially gone. We've lost 2 tornado warnings, so that's good. But we still continue with 2 of them. Well, one that's outside our viewing area and the other one that is in our viewing area. But yeah, you can see right here, that is a very strong storm. And we're actually right at the top. Oh, there you go. Now I saw that one.
And that is the storm that we're looking at right now. That's moving its way through the airport.
Yeah, and we're actually right at the top of the Greenville-Spartanburg Doppler radar site right now.
Right.
That's why it looks a little disoriented right now, folks, because we're right on top of the radar site. I'll actually go ahead. I'll actually put the level 3 radar on. If I can get it going here, though. Just give me a second here. Yeah, it's just been an unbelievable evening so far with all these tornadoes and hail and wind. Do you feel like we've seen two? We've seen two tornadoes so far.
Yes. Well, at least observed as of now, yes.
Yeah, we've had the one that came out of Tennessee. That was observed. And then the Weaverville tornado, possibly. That is the other one. Okay, this is the hybrid scan radar. This is not the level 3 radar that I was going to do. This is the hybrid scan radar. But yeah, this is the same exact storm right here. This takes a little bit to update. Let me see if I can get something going here, though. I don't want that. Tell you what, we'll just put the live radar back on. Sometimes live fast at max doesn't always work the best, but it is really fast, okay?
The cloud also has gotten really beautiful as it approaches downtown, the Greenville-Spartanburg Airport.
Yeah, and did you notice how we lost the sun behind it? Look at that. That's amazing right there. That's probably one of the most impressive storms I've ever seen come right over the top of the Greenville-Spartanburg airport.
Right. I mean, the view before with the sunset, it made it look super beautiful. But if you notice, a lot of the clouds ahead of it is really starting to dissipate now. There you go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's lightning right there. That was a cloud of ground bolt.
That was the third one that we've seen so far on the broadcast here. Also, the tornado warning has, I guess, yeah, they've canceled the tornado warning, so we no longer have any tornado warnings issued at this time.
For now.
Cross our fingers. Let's hope it continues.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at these two areas of rotation, though, Beckett. This is crazy right here.
Yeah, we're probably going to see another warning fairly soon towards Clayton. I mean, they've canceled that tornado warning, but I'm curious to see what the National Weather Service will do with it soon.
And same thing with this storm. I wonder if they're going to issue the tornado warning a little bit more further south. Because look at this right here. I mean, looks like it's tightening up right here.
It does, yeah.
And I want to mention also, I don't know if anyone heard the news, but there was a large tornado that went through a town in Wisconsin just the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was, I think, an EF2. Really, I saw the damage. That was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
But yeah, look at that. Here's that storm again right here. Did you see I updated the theme, by the way, back there on my radar?
I did. It looks nice.
Thank you.
But you can see it's not warned or anything, but it's not even
exactly.
strong.
It's strong. It's strong, yes. But it's not severe thunderstorm warned. I'm going to put the hail tracker on, though, for this storm. I want to see if it is producing any hail by chance. Like I said, I know I sound a little muffled right now just because I have an ice pack on my face right now, you guys.
All right, let's really quick before I start showing yours. Give me just a moment here. Let me try something out.
You're fine. You take your time.
So I can show both the camera and your view at the same time.
You're fine. You take your time.
So again,
Beckett, where are you going to? Are you going on vacation again?
Yeah, so I'll be on my way to where is it? Going to Colorado and then taking a road trip from Colorado to South Dakota, then what was it? Montana. So I'll be out again for a little while.
Oh my God, bud! I wish you would take me. I wish you would fly me out there with you. I've always wanted to go out west.
West is nice, yeah.
Oh. You should have brought me along with you, buddy.
All right, let's see.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine 2 Highland weather geeks going out there at the same time?
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be. There you go.
All right, there you go. Now, what were you about to show?
Oh, I'm already showing it right here, the hail tracker.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. That is impressive right there. That did you disconnect from my computer?
Yes.
Okay. I just didn't know. All right, but yeah, look at that hail track. Look at the hail tracker. I mean, that's impressive. And it looks like we got a little bit of hail showing up with this storm right here that we're seeing on the camera right now.
Looks like it is trying to strengthen a little bit more.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does look like it's trying to strengthen. Again, I know it looks a little disoriented, you guys, but that's just because we're right over the top of the Greenville-Spartanburg National Weather Service radar, okay? So that's why it looks a little disoriented, but yeah, you can still see how strong this storm is. I want to do a pixel query on the velocity and see what the winds are. Oh, look at that right there. Just south of Taylor's, 42 miles per hour inbound to the radar. Don't forget, you guys, we can use the velocity not only to see where there's rotation.
Massive bolt again. Cloud the ground.
Wow. Is there any way to like record that camera? Like any way to get that camera to record so we can save that? Because that would be amazing. We don't want to miss it. We don't want to miss anything if all of a sudden something starts really happening there.
We can record it from the live stream.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, good. But yeah, look at this. It's very strong winds though. Perhaps around 26 miles per hour. That's not severe, but it is strong though. But look at this though. Look at this. This is that one storm coming out of the Hayesville area. Look at that.
You're getting strong again.
Yeah. Whereas this one over here is weakening. So, by the way, are you gonna be able to do the weather updates out there?
Yes. We'll continue our short videos.
I didn't know if you needed me to take over, but here's the thing though, you're probably gonna have to send me those graphics again because I had to reset my computer recently because it was acting like a nutshell.
Okay.
So, but as long as you're able to do that, that's fine. Then I won't have to worry about it. But I'm always here if you need me.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem, bud. You're my buddy. We help each other.
Right.
So, but yeah, look at this. This is amazing right here. This is a very well-pronounced couplet of rotation right here. I want to look at the debris tracker again. I'm not seeing much of any debris at all, which is good. Actually, I want to pop something up, okay? No, I don't want the rotation tracker. Of course, it's not going to want to work. I want to show something else. I actually have a live version of the wind shear tracker, of the shear tracker. This is as best as it gets right now, but look at this right here. This is the gate-to-gate shear product. I don't show this a whole lot. I only show it when I'm talking about intense winds possibly happening. Because remember, shear not only means winds changing with height in the atmosphere from ground to upper levels of the atmosphere, but it can also mean intense winds blowing in a certain area, and that's what's called gate-to-gate shear. And look at this right here. Look at where you're seeing not only some of these brighter greens, but where you're also seeing very strong gate-to-gate shear happening. Very strong, intense winds blowing in a certain area right now. So this is a product that we show. It's I always show this again when I'm talking about extreme gate-to-gate shear, okay? So, I mean, that's impressive right there, Beckett. Look at that.
That is impressive. And look at the storm too. Look how much it has disorganized.
Oh yeah.
There's not much lightning associated with it anymore. It's really started to disorganize completely now.
Yeah, we'll give it time. It'll cycle itself. It may just be going through a cycling period. These storms can go through cycling. They do that half the time. They get strong for a while, they weaken, and then they can re-strengthen. They do it like a repeating pattern, basically.
Right. All right.
Yeah, this thing. I'd be surprised. I hope to God that the lightning does not strike the Greenville-Spartanburg radar, the radar site. Because if that happens, then we're screwed.
Right.
So, anyway, I'll let you take over for a little bit because I'm going to try and get some more bites of my food and then ice my face more.
I think what we're going to do is we'll continue live for the next 5 minutes or so, but if nothing happens, we'll end it at 8:40.
Okay, that sounds fine to me.
And let the automated system cover it because we've been on for 5-6 hours now. So
yeah, we have been. It's just been you and me up against these storms, which I'm very happy about. And of course, guys, even if we do go off here and let the automated system go, take it from here, we'll still be here watching the radar, and we'll jump back on if any new warnings come on, especially if any new tornado warnings happen, okay? So we're not going to be going to bed yet. Well, Beckett might, but I won't be yet. But nonetheless, we'll be here to monitor this, okay? Until these storms do push out of our viewing area, okay? But for right now, we're just going to stay here for a little while longer to see if anything happens. We're going to continue to give you updates here on the live stream right now until these warnings either expire or if we decide to end it at 8:40, which so far we are going to. Okay. I do want to take a look at the storm though before. Okay, so the rotation has actually been south. Okay, that's right. Okay, that tornado warning. I think that thing got expired or canceled. I don't know. It expires at 8:45. Okay. But I'm very concerned, though, about the storm.
So we have 2 new reports that came in from Mooresville. Broadcast media 3 miles west-northwest of Mooresville, Iredell County. Tree down on I-77 at exit 35 near Brawley School Road, confirmed by traffic camera, time estimated from radar. We also have another report, too. Tree down on apartment building 2 miles west-northwest of Mooresville. Thunderstorm wind damage at 7:56 p.m. Then we also have another report. 2 young trees snapped about 3 feet off the ground. 2 5-gallon dirt-filled plant toppled. Pea-sized hail 2 miles north of Pigeon Forge in Sevier County, Tennessee. And also looks like
are these reports coming into our live stream?
Yes.
Wow.
And it looks like there was a new tornado warning outside the coverage region, but towards Cherokee, North Carolina, and Polk County, Tennessee, which I know.
Yes, Cherokee. That's southwestern Cherokee and eastern Polk. That's until 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and actually, I know someone there, so 2 people there. So hopefully they're seeking shelter.
Well, everyone's gonna know you because you're the leader of Harlem Weather, and so you're probably a living legend throughout the. Oh, we just got a new warning. That's for Franklin, Havisham, Hart, Raven, Stevens, and Anderson and Coney counties as well. That's until 9:30.
Yeah, this has a tornado possible tag, so there's some rotation associated with this as well. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail for Toccoa, Walhalla, Clayton, Clarksville, Carnesville, Cornelia, Baldwin, Westminster, Reed Creek, and Livonia. This is until 9:30 p.m. this evening. Again, for like what Mason said, Franklin, Stevens, Habersham, and Raven in Hart counties in northeastern Georgia. Then Anderson and Oconee counties in upstate South Carolina. So again, that's a new warning that we have with the tornado possible tag. But I mean, it looks like we're going to be able to end it on time here.
I think so too. I think we should just. I'll still be here to monitor live fast track max. If we have any tornado warnings that pop up, we just got a new story report in tree down on roadway 2 miles north of Cleveland in Rowan counties.
Yeah. At 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m.
All right. So it is 8:38 p.m. So what we're going to do now is, even though we're stopping the coverage here with in person, we're going to continue any warning that's issued into the overnight hours. So again, some positive news with that. So we're going to go ahead and just end it here. So I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in here over the last couple of hours as we started the air at 4 p.m. with the first tornado warning in Greene County. And then we continued. I'm glad I didn't cover the storms at like 12 o'clock. But and then we continued to watch that storm as it made its way. Historic. Again, this was a historic broadcast as it reached into Buncombe County, the city of Asheville. Whenever it touched down, or not touched, it looks like it possibly did touch down towards Weaverville around 6 p.m. this evening. So again, historic day, historic coverage. Right after this, I'll be putting together a whole video of the video of when we first went on the air to cover the warning, then it went to observed, how we mentioned that, and everything like that. And it will be posted tomorrow or sometime relatively soon about our entire coverage of that specific warning. All right, everyone, I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Becca Webb. We'll leave you with a live look here at the radar here. I do want to mention it looks like a tornado warning did get issued outside of the coverage region.
That's for towns and White County,
which we don't serve anymore. So positive news there. So we'll continue to monitor that. We'll see if it reaches back into the coverage region. I would probably say it's a possibility, but not. Probably not. But again, I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Becca Webb. Have a great rest of your evening. Keep it tuned to Highland Weather, so we'll provide you with the latest information and forecasts when they become available. And again, we'll continue with the live automated severe weather coverage. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your night.
When severe weather threatens your community, Highland Weather is there for you.
Anyways, look at that. Already at 12 a.m.
Getting you prepared.
Like, historic event.
Flood warning has been extended until 11.
Going inside the storm.
Strong. Super strong wind gust. Okay.
Giving you the latest information.
We have numerous flash flood warnings.
And helping you after the storm.
Without water, without power.
Highland Weather, the most accurate weather network for Asheville, weathering one storm at a time.
Want to be a supporter of Highland Weather? Join us on Patreon for as low as $3 per month or as high as $20 per month at patreon.com/Highland Weather.
Back up here, let's talk about the automated system for a quick second here. Whenever weather warnings get issued, you will see the automated system on the main screen. It will be interrupted during live severe weather coverage about the warning. Not just that, you can also see the latest weather details on the bottom of the screen. So whenever a weather alert gets issued, it will show the top weather alert on the bottom bar of the screen, the counters on the bottom right, and also the activity monitor to let us know when we need to go live. It's also on the bottom right, you will get continuous live coverage here on the Highland Weather Monitoring System, live weather forecasts, and so much more at a touch of a button. Highland Weather's monitoring system is here 24/7 non-stop and will always warn you whenever severe weather is issued.
Three minutes, and expires today at 8:45 p.m.